on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Wow, Scotland, what an amazing trip that was. And the bike's made it. But the camera died on the way home, as you guys know. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and go back and check the videos. There's quite a few out. But if you are new, I'll give you some little in-depth to what it was. Basically, me and Chim decided it'd be a good idea to have a holiday and go all the way from Norfolk to Scotland, do the nc500 and all the way back to Norfolk, which was like over 1,500 miles to do on 125s. I took Karen and he took Gertrude. Karen is a 2004 Honda CBR 125R. But also with that, Karen is 20 years old. She got rebuilt back up from the ground and had an engine rebuild, all by yours truly. And Gertrude's a Zontest Tiger 125 Chinese bike, and they both done it. But yeah, basically, to get on topic now, like, what? Right, so both bikes done amazing, literally. And I wish the GoPro was recording, because we came onto this road where it was like a motorway. Wasn't a motorway, it's still an A road, but it had 3 lanes. And there's this bit where I was like, we were sitting in all 3 lanes were jam-packed, right, and we're at standstill. And I shout over to Chim, I'm like, "Hey Chim, filter!" With that, he's gone. We're filtering through it all. Then gave up on filtering and went through lane splitting. Oh, what a buzz it was. Honestly, it was an absolute buzz. So, yeah, but basically, we got really far. We kept riding. We did not sleep. Like we said we were going to do, right through the night. But we had an hour and a half left to get back home, and we had to pull over. It was raining, it was late at night, there was so much traffic on the road. My fogger was my visor was fogging up like crazy. If you had it open, the rain was coming in, there was nothing you could do to like literally see. It was getting so bad. It was a lot of rain. Like, if you go back and remember like the 26th of September, you know we had all that rain. Like, that was making puddles on the road. Puddles that we couldn't even see on the road, because it was just blinded by all the rain on the visor, and the rear lights and the car headlights were shining. And like, we pulled over, we were drenched, and we got picked up. Couldn't get the bikes picked up, so we had to still finish the journey off, which I still couldn't record because there's no space on the laptop. Both memory cards are jam-packed full for the whole trip. Like, this is like the second video I got to make. What's the date today? Today is the 4th. Yeah, the 4th of November I'm making this video. But all boys made it back. I had issues with Karen. Not major issues, it was just really weird. So I was riding and riding, right, we were doing so well. And I could smell the coolant really bad, like really bad. And like the bike was getting really hot. Not that I have a temperature gauge, because it don't work, it never has since I've had it, but you could just know where the bike was getting hot. You could feel the engine performance, it's not great. Anyway, I looked down at the engine and all I see is the coolant covered everywhere all over my engine. I was like, what has gone on? I looked through here and you can see like down there the filler cap thing, like that was just like bursting off, like it was just exploding, right? So I was like, what is going on? I was like, I think the fan ain't kicking in. I was like, really? I just brought this van. Like, what the heck? So then pulled over, tried to get this van working. So I tried troubleshooting it by putting the connecting bit onto the chassis of the bike. Weren't getting no joy. So I was like, nah, fan's gone, now my bike's gonna overheat. But we still had like, I think we had like 4.5 hours to still ride at this point. Right, I'm like, really? We're doing so well, we're on the way home, and now she decides to play up. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to get this done. I'm buying bottles of water because all my coolant's gone. Like, and I thought, well, it ain't gonna freeze, so water I have to do, like, for the time being. So putting it in, and then anyway we start riding and everything. Next thing you know, the bike's gotten so hot it's blew a hole in the fan, in the radiator. I was like, ah, no. So now I can't even hold any fluid just to keep it like a tad bit cool while we ride. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I didn't know what to do or anything, so I rang, like as you do, you ring anyone. I rang the mother of my kids up, and lucky enough I did, because her partner said about putting an egg in the radiator, just the white bit of the egg, and that'll seal it up. So I turned to Chimp and I'm like, we need to get an egg. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, I need to get an egg. And literally we were talking about it the other day. He's like, you know so many bodge jobs like that. I was like, it works though. He's like, yeah, your radiator didn't leak again, did it? I was like, nah, man. Anyway, I was putting this egg in. And when I was putting the egg in, I kept trying to put like the fan onto it and all that. And then, you know, like, well, on the connectors you have like where you can see a bit of the copper wire. Well, that slightly touched the frame and the fan kicked in. I was like, what's going on? So I tried again, and the connector just weren't working. I was like, what? So I put the cable on it, and it was working. So in the end I just ended up ripping the thing out, the metal connector up. Yeah, I ended up ripping the metal connector out and just having the cable. But at this point I didn't even want to risk it to see if the switch broke or something as well, so I just wrapped it around the radiator, like a bit of the radiator on the side, and that just basically, every time the ignition comes on, that'll just keep the fan on constant. I was like, I'd rather have a fan running 24/7 than not have a fan switch on at all. I just didn't want to take the risk. So yeah, well, lucky enough we carried on, but like I say, it got too wet, you know, an hour and a half away from home. Well, as I said, we finished the journey. Karen did take a battering, which is probably my fault. As you've seen on the videos, there was a little bit of burnout on Karen, which I was stupid to do that, because obviously all the weight she was carrying, and that onto the back of that tyre as well, not good. So I've had 3 weeks off of work. I've had a lot of stress go on. There's been a lot going on in life since I got back. Like, I've got money issues and everything. Like, yeah, but I'm just glad I went. I am just glad I went. I had to get a new tyre because there's canvas showing on the back of Karen. So that needed to be sorted. That's 100 quid there, just gone, for the rear tyre. Then I get this new tyre on, and I come off the bike. I go all the way around Scotland. I do the nc500, take on all those roads as you saw, right? And then I come back to my home place, a place I grew up in as well. And that's where I come down. As you can see, look, Karen's buggered here, it's buggered there, this is scraped, this bearing snapped. Right, she needs a whole revamp now. And I believe my forks might be bent as well. I mean, look at them. If we go straight, look at them, they are definitely out. I'll move this clip, I'll move this clip to try and see if it's them. It's not. I believe I've twisted the forks as I've gone down. So I'm going to get a second hand pair of forks put them on, get these ones rebuilt, and I'm thinking about rebuilding another one of these bikes because the amount of parts I've got at home is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I've got so many parts at home for this one bike, like rear lights, wiring looms, an engine what needs rebuilding, like just so many, a rear suspension, like, so I could save some money and sell one of these on. I'm also trying to rebuild another bike that's in my garage, which I hadn't told you about, I don't think. We'll make a video on that, that'll be a separate video. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give you like what happened after the camera died, do you know what I mean? You lot deserve it, and once again, thank you every one of you for all the support you've gave me for the last year. I mean, it's unbelievable. Every day I look at my YouTube channel, like on YouTube Studio, and I watch these numbers go up, and I watch you all subscribing, and yeah, man, you make my day. Like, if it weren't for you lot, like, I wouldn't have nothing decent to look forward to in life at the moment. Because like I said, I've gone through a lot of stress, so really thank you. I can't wait to do the next bike meet. As I said, once we get to 500 subscribers, that is when we're doing it. Also, a GoPro Hero 3 Plus will be as a giveaway, as you know, because we lost the Hero 2. Oh dear, we lost so much on that trip. Well, I'll tell you what, it was a buzz. But yeah, literally Hero 3 Plus will be given away at 500 subs. With obviously some accessories for the GoPros, you can have it mounted and all that. Well, like, you know, gotta think about you guys. Right, and on the bike meet I plan to get a couple like gift cards. Let me know what gift cards you want me to get to hand out on the 500 bike meet. I'm thinking Halfords, because you can get tools or oil or something for your bikes, basically, like trying to keep it like bike related. So I want to, and that'll come out of my own pocket, do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got no one who's sponsored. Well, I have got sponsors, but I ain't got anyone giving me stuff to give away. That'll just be out of my own pocket to show my appreciation to all you lot for all the support you gave me. We're on year 3 of YouTubing now. I mean, it's amazing. Alright, I enjoy doing them. Hopefully next year we'll have a better year. Like I said, I'm planning on getting 2 bikes. I want to get this other bike in my garage sorted, and then we'll be making content on that whilst Carol will be off the road, and we'll rebuild this whole bike back up to how it looked when we first started with her, and a lot better, because I want to chuck a lot of money into Karen. You know, I appreciate this bike a lot for everything she's done. Literally, this bike kick-started everything off. She deserves the appreciation, and she deserves the love and money spent on her. So that's what I'm going to do. You wait until you see what Karen's going to look like when I'm finished with her. But yeah, guys, anyway, if you enjoyed that video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified of every video I bring out. But for now, guys, as always, peace out and ride safe.